Alright guys, welcome to RC Mojo. This week I have mostly been at Blackbushe watching model planes. If you like going really fast and turning left, this is a great show. Got to be at least 80% jets, the ultimate answer to the classic questions of how fast does it go and how high. The Eurofighter was pretty slick, got off the ground very quickly, but seemed to have some major issues in flight. Then, I think a flame out, and it only managed one lap. This one, like most, managed its full time slot without a problem. It was a jet, so it went really fast. And it turned left. I was a bit late here. This was an approach after a flame out at some height. It was a bit heavy. Landing models designed to fly fast is tricky to start with, but with a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind, a lot of the pilots were having a lot of trouble. This is a bit more my speed, a prop and a noisy engine, which, due to the people talking around me and a loud PA system, won't come across well in the video. And here's a clear bit. Like it. The model also had a smoke system, which led to the guy on the PA doing this. Amusing at first. In the end though, I lost count of the number of smoke-ons the guy came out with. Next, the pilot did some high alpha, really having to work at it in the wind, and of course the PA guy couldn't resist describing what was happening for those that couldn't see the model.
Into the school, just on the verge of installing using the flying balance between aileron, roller and elevator and throttle as well. So get that nose in the air to give us a prop angle. It's very windy at the moment, that right to left. Here we go, it's in the prop angle, usually.
To his credit though, he did get a lot of the people watching to clap at the good flying, so he's doing a good job.
Great stuff there, fantastic.
The guy doing the filming at the flight line certainly had a nice looking camera, but I didn't see him do what looked like actual filming. He would have a look in the viewfinder every so often, but rarely be tracking anything. Whatever he did film, I'm sure it will have a lot less tops of other people's heads in, like a real professional video. I don't know what this one was using for smoke, but whatever it was super effective. Could see the clouds of it going right across the field. Great stuff. And now for the almost Battle of Britain memorial flight. The Hurricane went up first, a 103-inch span, getting on for twice the size of what I normally fly. We'd need a bigger car to fly anything that big. Next up was a Spitfire, complete with PA guy sounding slightly out of breath. I think he really gets into it, so much so he forgets to breathe in between sentences. The last of the three was the Lancaster, but PA guy went all patriotic about it, but he does give a certain air of excitement, so I think I'll leave him in.
The Battle of Britain Memorial, the Avro Lancaster, the Spitfire, and the beautiful Hurricane.
Right, earlier I said almost memorial flight. I say almost because the real flight does fly past in close formation. In the case of the models, the Spit seem to be struggling to keep up. I'll try and edit together some video without PA guy, and I'll be back at the end. Let's see how much we get.
Lest we forget what these boys and girls did for us.
Well, not a lot as it turns out. Some landings now. The Hurricane came in fairly well. Got a bit tipped up on the rollout, but made it down in one. The Spitfire though came in sideways, a good way to break the undercarriage. The pilot thought better of it and went around. Airspeed a little higher this time, much less side slip, looking good. Bit of a bounce, getting tipped. Well, that's going over. Yep. I think the paint will need a bit of a touch-up. And last, of course, is the Lancaster. Quite a bit bigger and no doubt a lot heavier, so it penetrates into the wind fairly well. Still a bit sideways, but the pilot brings it in perfectly. Awesome. Right, that's it from Blackbushe. Next I went around the Bring and Buy, complained all the old engines were more expensive than the nearly new ones on eBay, and went home. Oh, and for those wondering, I had the world's thinnest cheeseburger in a cold bun for lunch, but it didn't rain, so it was quite good overall. Right, thanks for watching. Wings and Wheels in Essex in a couple of weeks. Should be fun. In the meantime, if you're not already, do please subscribe. And if you like the video, by all means hit the like button. It's always greatly appreciated. Bye guys.